they'll never learn. The man are just egg and sperm, ain't got no soul, there's nothing there, that's all there is, they'll forever burn. Look at him, watch him squirm. He's been there before and it rarely works out for the best. That slippery slope, that rotten work. Watch that dodgy bird, who's always asking what it's worth. The one that gets trolleyed first, who's always there but forgot a purse. The bitch that made it worse, shit was a major curse. You gotta watch them filthy moves there, you gotta see how them devils work. Click, click, what, click, click, bang. Vibration dead, you can't hang. Trying to pierce the skin with that fang. It's a karma ting boomerang. Back with a killer boom. Man, I laugh in the face of your little tune. Still talking the shit that you didn't do. I wouldn't give me a millimeter of wiggle room if I was you though.
Yeah, this is the part I was dreading. Everyone in there's doing man heading. They follow us around like wind up tin men. Ping palms outstretched all night begging. Sat there swelling, my fold out face just filled out every last inch of the room. Watch the world burn as I cling to the moon. Up ready for the nuclear winter of noon. Carefree holding a candy floss. Half of the city they dead in the street. The universe walked in drunk in a string vest. Tripped on a bar stool and fell on my feet. I slept in the belly of a long dry summer. We all fought out in the devilish sheet. You were half there hanging in the air translucent. Face scribbled out, you were never complete. Nah, never. Where you uncomfortable for? Keep the bulletproof bunker secure. The past comes round every now and then. Hand slips a few flashbacks under my door. Head top dumped on the floor. Abandon it all and sprint for the hills. You lost yourself for a whole year straight with a swamp queen face and a fist full of pills. Hey, what's the matter?
Just a little blood splatter.
Sit back, let it all burn, get foul.
With a cloak and a dagger.
See him all scout.
Let me burn the protective plastic wrapper.
A billion blurry nights all dissolving into my soul again.
Rolled a couple of loaded dice and swallowed them whole again.
Cry at your leisure.
Die from the pressure.
Switch them all off and snap the antenna.
So what's the dilemma?
Been out here forever.
We gathered it all up and smashed it together.
Frozen in time, fading, the future will never come for them.
We came to crush a couple of cities and switch it up again.
In the bloodstream, rats in the plumbing. Parked up in hell with the engines humming. Found the cold sting of these raindrops numbing. The blood in my smile was a little unbecoming.
Seems like man's been summoned. Oh so cunning, they hit the ground running. Talking back shit, I hang from above them. Spud the front row and crashed the percussion.
Right on the button, fell into the game with a second-hand smirk and a face full of holes. Can't see a damn thing, take the controls. Pull into a lay-by, pray for our souls.
Ticked a long list of lifelong goals off. Skip the long bits I might indulge. Off my tits just to get that download. Twisted up for these trifling trolls.
You played too many roles in your weird little films. I forgot you were trapped there under your skin. That butter knife spread them uncomfortably thin. Little chunks of the city all stuck to my chin.
Spent too many days in that grim front room talking about how you gonna take over the town when you ain't done shit. And you should've sat down with the smell of that failure lingering around.
I walked in feeling like a case full of money. Shot through the air, burning with a flower in my teeth. And my arms outstretched in the heavy red mist. While the city all stood there cowering beneath.
Yeah, swooped in clinging to a suspect. Package with a mouthful of butter and a towel on my head. And a smile on my face full of fuck you energy for anyone that ever tried doubt what I said. Just a little blood splatter.
Sit back, let it all burn, get foul.
With a cloak and a dagger.
See him all scout.
Let me burn a protective plastic wrapper.
Billion blurry nights all dissolving into my soul again.
Rolled a couple of loaded dice and swallowed them whole again.
Cry at your leisure.
Life in the pressure.
Switch them all off then snap the antenna.
So what's the dilemma?
Been out here forever.
We gathered it all up and smashed it together.
Frozen in time, fading, the future will never come for them.
We came to crush a couple of cities and switch it up again. I pay you. Fuck off. Yeah. What a waste of words. You man are so fake it hurts. Keep talking and make it worse. Give me space to work, buried up to my waist in dirt. Well, you better be ready for when I blurt. It's gonna burst, still in it, preparing for something worse. Pretty sure on the cause, curing the curse. Stirring up like something that's buried under the earth. Still I know when I'm worth more than gold. A power they can never control. It stay beautifully bold. Acclimatizing, getting gradually cold. From all the bullshit and never get old. How many times you've been told? Not in the mood though, get out. Beware of the fake talisman, stooge sellouts. Everywhere now it's kinda dead out. Spread out, go and get the hell out. Stick me in the light, let it bleed. Fear versus hope versus greed. Got what I came for, got what I need. That's a done deal for the deed. And the funny thing about it was I never knew where it's gonna lead. That's the feeling you get in the bottom of your stomach when you realise man I've been G'd. Got the devil in the backseat looking in the mirror like brother that's not what we agreed. But we just kept on going. I wonder how many slept on knowing. The plot thickening the hot pudding. It's the manager at the world when you were not looking. Until the earth stops spinning. I think we're worth more living. Carry on and keep thinking you're winning. I'm wondering why I can't stop grinning. I see you still pinching them pennies. I ain't trying to relive my 20s. You look a little sad in that bucket hat. I'm trying to spark fire in the bellies. Stick me back in the dark with the jellies underwater with my eyes closed, counting up the readies. While I'm screaming at them, turn down your tellies. We just sat there crying in the shreddies. You see there's those that say but don't know, as well as those that know but don't say. Some are just so hurt they can't move and they're only good at dragging you back the whole way, and that's fine. It's all by design. Call it what you want or see it as a sign. Start to shine light when you participate in darkness, and that's why I struggle with the shadow all the time. See you online. We just kept on going. I wonder how many slept on knowing. The plot thickening the hot pudding. It's the manager at the world when you were not looking. Until the earth stops spinning. I think we're worth more living. Carry on and keep thinking you're winning. I'm wondering why I can't stop grinning.
You say you say regret I say ain't nothing better that shit will take you as deep as you've ever been. And when you come to, you won't remember anything. You say mortgage, house and the wedding ring. I say fuck that shit, no settling. I say live your beliefs, no settling. My crew's born on road like Bedouin. You say Roy Bush, you say peppermint. I say joy little bitch, stop peddling. You get the valleys in, I'll get the yeckies in. We get lit like Oxy acetylene. Doc say what's wrong, you say everything. You take Prozac, you keep peddling. Don't change anything, it won't change anything. I say fruits and the vine's my medicine. I see spirits in the sky, guy let me in. You say isn't it divine? You say found me, cash rules everything. I say it's all in your mind, life's yours to define. He say, she say, you say, they. Who the fuck are they? They better get the fuck out of Kez's way. Anything that doesn't getting crushed or led astray. There is a better way. He say, she say, you say, they. Who the fuck are they? They better get the fuck out of my way. Anything that doesn't getting crushed or led astray. There is a better way.
You say consequence and you say therapy. I say my mind, so what you telling me? Cleverly, you stay 10 feet away from where my center be. There isn't many benefits in enemies. Pleasure me. You say good grades, you say future. I say sit at your computer, loser. You say rein it in and I get looser. Ground with the safety off Hoover. You say your sister's in, I say magnificent. It doesn't matter whose face I'm pissing in. You get the Garys out, I'll get the chiseling. We get lit like Tom Rick Ritalin. I say shit job, you say discipline. She does heroin and you ain't listening. You say star sign and I say so what? How about you go and grow your own cock? Can't stop, won't stop. Robocop stance with my clothes off. Cut from the same broken cloth that we're both from. You say go fast and I say slow song. I say I guess we're fucking both wrong. He say, she say, you say, they. Who the fuck are they? They better get the fuck out of Dyke's way. Anything that doesn't getting crushed or led astray. There is a better way. He say, she say, you say, they. Who the fuck are they? They better get the fuck out of my way. Anything that doesn't getting crushed or led astray, there is a better way.
Say, she say, you say, they say, they.
They?
Again, you keep asking. You want me to define who they are? I don't know who. I mean, you just can't have a blanket statement and say it's the global Zionists, or say it's the Jesuits, or say it's the Mossad, or say it's the Rockefellers, or say it's the Illuminati. It's probably all of them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, all the empirical evidence overwhelmingly suggests that there's an enormous 200-foot ice wall holding the oceans in level and flat. The sun and the moon are luminaries. Same way there might be some dome with the crown chakra being the pole star.
City on the seabed, this is where you fall through. Body like a blue flame, flickers on the fourth floor. Feel it in your bloodstream, dripping from the meat. Stare out of the keyhole, tell me how the street looks. Rub it in the red light, maggot on the creep. Polish every skin cell, sell them on the cheap. Giant in the silk tie, shine off his war wounds. Pull each other's tongues out, bleeding in the boardroom. Screaming with the mouths full, belly full of freebies. Terrifying fortune, written in the tea leaves. Pigeon on the rooftops, hugging all the high ground. You just fill my glass up, tell me when it's my round. Center with the baying crowd, simmer down, stand back, give him space. Sped off with a case of red, and after city giving chase. Turned up, unscathed, with every hair still in place. And handed you a shiny sign, picture with his grinning face. Come in, you're just in time for supper. He peeled his face away and fried the underside in butter. He's a little man, wallet size, tucked behind a rubber in the hot and sweaty pockets of a drunk on violent summer. Rich child, peasant boy, one defines the other. It's a cold world, nobody to trust besides your mother. Then the teary-eyed storm cloud snuck inside your burrow. In the moonlight, your forked tongue is such a vibrant color. So, who's stepping in the furnace first afternoon? How's the head? Turn my back and heard it burst. Lose my mind and spawn another. Marvel at the virgin birth. Godlike, fully doused, feeling like a burning church. So pop some bottles, this is your night. Sliver through the drain pipes, lit up in the torchlight. Didn't bring his guts out, loved the lack of foresight. That is not a stab ring, life is not a sword fight. You lord and shepherds in the brothel, flashing too much cash, I think he's on the take. Stop screaming at the heavens, give your gods a break. You are not depressed, child, you just sniffed a lot of flake. A Saturn listed 60,000 ways to skin a common snake. Their nervous dispositions weighed them under. All their weirdest thoughts whisper, stay in touch, I saved your number. It just took them days to conjure any demon worth its weight in white. It grew a beast, hopped inside the brittle skull and stayed the night. Nothing fits, he thought his skin was made to measure. Knotted veins neatly wrapped in shiny studded patent level. Whole past bend in place, nothing stays the same forever. All his younger years were fed gently through a paper shredder. Just let the thunder rumble through him. They watch you from the shore and wonder what the fuck you're doing. We just starred in every movie set among the sunken ruins of a second-hand, mud-smeared, submerged city on the seabed. This is where you fall from, body like a blue flame, flickers on the fourth floor. Feel it in your bloodstream, dripping from the meat hooks. Stare out of the keyhole, tell me how the street looks. Grab it in the red light, snagger on the creek. Polish every skin cell, sell them on the cheap. Giant in the silk tie, shine off his war wounds. Pull each other's tongues out, bleeding in the boardroom. Screaming with their mouths full, belly full of freebies. Terrifying fortune, written in the tea leaves. Pigeons on the rooftops, hugging all the high ground. You just fill my glass up, tell me when it's my round.
We scanned the bottom of the lagoon hour after hour. Our eyes began to ache as we scanned the bottom of the Look. I don't see a thing. No, keep looking at the bottom when I'm pointing. We scanned the lagoon. I don't see a thing. Our eyes began to ache hour after hour. Scan the lagoon. Look, I don't see a thing. No, keep looking at the bottom where I'm pointing. Look. As we scan the lagoon, I don't see a thing. Look.
Yeah. Life is eternally fingerless, drink in your face in a rundown bar on the outskirts. Everyone gasps as G&T drips down, colour like cold sweat. Who's going down first? The universe is a quiet old man. Your existence serves as a strange little outburst. Drones in the distance, bullets in our backs, but the world you're living in somehow sounds worse. I crowd surf on all of you creeps, carried by the spindly hands of the masses, coughing on countless poisonous gases. Too many devised late night matches, blistering heat waves, full body rashes. Tin pot robots scattered our rashes, holes in our stories, foot long gashes. Lives like slow-mo clown car crashes. Left out in the heat, whole contents of your chest run. One of them was swallowing his own tongue, had a weird domino effect on him. The lights piled up on his shoulders, little legs couldn't support him. Your body is 80% mucus, sour in the mood of any run that you walk in. Yeah, and I somehow kept my head hovering just above water, by a singular hair, by an inch by the edge of my aura. Mounting the bags in the back, headed straight for the border. Yeah, that's what you do when you're backed in a corner.
Sweating bullets, pull up on your block with 1,000 Gopniks. Dodgy little faces leaking, dishing out endless amounts of them drop kicks. Little plot twist, and a nod to yourself, you got this. Counting the cash one-handed, holding the bag like a hostage. All he ever did was do damage, so they tore it all down to the shrapnel and gathered up more than they ever could manage. Till the wheels went flying off the axle. It was all crushed up in a capsule with a drink on top that was stamped on, and the whole dance floor got trampled till they all crashed and burnt like a lucky lantern. And yet somehow kept my head hovering just above water. During them times when life was a bitch, I was forced to ignore her. Look at him tucking into a plate that he didn't even order. That's what you get when you backed in a corner.
Yeah, and I somehow kept my head hovering just above water, by a singular hair, by an inch by the edge of my aura. Mounting the bags in the back, headed straight for the border. Yeah, that's what you do when you're backed in the corner.
Champagne plateau.
How do we get here?
Where is it?
Tell us.
Someone please return my sunglasses.
I don't know if I'm in the right building.
Stitch my index fingers back on.
Shit, where's the other one? I lost it.
Please.
Fuck. Hello? Hello?
Please.
Stole so from you. What you told to do. Skies golden brown.
Do it.
Keep pulling them faces. The camera's still rolling. They pause to add more sweat to the big blue veins on his forehead bulging. Last night was eventful. They found him frothing at the mouth in Central. A trembling finger, a few gritted teeth, and a gun barrel pressed to his temple.
Do it.
How's hell? I hear it's crazy. He's mocked every night by a jeering baby. His mind was a creek in Victorian circus with Siamese twins and a bearded lady. They wheeled him out in a cheap display case. A swamp child tied up a drag to dry land. The crowd stood back trying to keep a straight face. He sharpened the shank in his right hand.
Do it.
Are these your people asleep here? Eyes boiled and a litre of cheap beer. His forehead red crime scene keep clear. One rat tail droops out of each ear. I live the life you're scared to. Coastal scalp and a barbed wire hairdo. How many worlds can my stained teeth tear through? Wipe my smile off, I dare you.
Do it.
Waiting for your swiveling mechanical head to malfunction. You are not smothered in blood, it's just London. The whole truth hit him, the freezing wind slumped him. Here is all the carnage you cat for. Good luck keeping the kids can't. Shriveled up tongue and a slap jaw, little white pill and a pink palm.
Do it.
The thieves were sneaking round us. They stole your soul from you. Slip on your second skin. Do what you're told to do. You saw the pavement burning. The skies were golden brown. You heard the whispers, you just could never hold them down. The cool of the winter, the sweet of the high. You were looking like you did a whole G on the slide. Drift through the darkness, you see in my eyes. Like every last star wriggle through the sky. They poisoned your piece of the pie. Fill them full of downers and leave them to die. Dig through the pockets with a manicure fingernail. Flick through your checkbook and eat in your tie.
Do it.
Saw him out celebrating a windfall. Every man there was roughly an inch tall. The size of their mouths kept oozing. The smell made every last scab on my skin cool. A few drug crazed gods play pinball. Little men bouncing the bright lights. You slit your own wrist for the right price. Leap from a building and die twice.
Do it.
Slave in his ribcage, trapped in it. Deep blood bath with the tap dripping. Sank from the weight of his suit pockets. How could he end him that fit? Little old man with a fresh body, with brand new teeth and a skull gliss. There ain't a scratch mark left on me. I'm pissed cause the pack never rolled with him. He wolfed down every last word and obeyed all orders, following his futures around dark corners, chased by a swarm of reporters. Half 2 days like antique switchboards, played by the screams of the same prank callers. Hand me your badges, this town's lawless, dive in its cold grey waters.
Do it.
The thieves were sneaking round us, they stole your soul from you. Slip on your second skin, do what you're told to do. You saw the pavement burning, the skies were golden brown. You heard the whispers, you just could never hold them down.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Drug dealer, I wear Nike, not feeler. Lean like Tao Pizza, smart like Mona Lisa. Had enough of 36 shots, 72, had to double up. Mainstream tunes, couldn't make one. That was mathematics for the class clown dunce. ABCs, I wanted Q's. Get a B, make 2. Crime watch man, them face on news. Direct spamming, pay me dues. Grief for money, gas like juice. Take it lightly, it's just food. Certain man have to kill off in mood. Come like Christmas, why be Scrooge? On a serious note, I joke. Ain't a serious blow, I smoke. Jump on the beat like a frog off a boat. Take a leap, just float. Take a leaf out my book, I know. Try to believe them, lost all hope. I just wanna chill, go home. Jump on my push bike and I zone. Ring, 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 answer my phone. Getting sick of my own ringtone. Pedal on shit so long. People need to go, grow a backbone on. Back to the bone, yeah, bit it. And I mash up the flow, getting silly with it. Yeah, timid and don't put my spirit in it. Real in the zone like it's tea. None of me sounds like them, chief. I put the T in 10 deep. More melodies in though. Don't know what you don't know, it's T. I put the T in trend, me about to run something, see, about to done this thing, how you mean? Come through the fog, I'm king on the road, digging for gold, run from the boy, them hood on the low, switch on my phone, ain't going home, locked in a box, stuck in the zone out again, sit and reflect, dodging a pen like a dog in the yard, so we ain't going yard, walk in the dark, walk in the park, I ain't playing no kids, running a blem, chill doing trips, 10 out of 10, tell them again, blind to the sky, live on a high, feed the supply to all them and them, slow tide like him, body back in a witch, steady slanging that talisman shit. I'm a G, yes, drove for the knife and the CS, Bally on tight FTB, SBS, come around here, leave teethless. Jesus couldn't save his youth, don't pray to him, he ain't saving you. Hate me, you must hate the truth. Box your chin and make it change your tune. If it's gonna get physical, slightly, I'm gonna bring in a tool. Try me, you could get slumped in 2. 1 bang, 2 bang, smoke in the zoo. If it's gonna get physical, slightly, I'm gonna bring in a tool. Try me, you could get slumped in 2. 1 bang, 2 bang, smoke in a zoo. And the farmers are coming, pitchfork sharp and running.
Hey, listen, I I'm too long in the tooth, they look dead when they got in the booth. It's on red, but I put it on mute. I never said that I'd give you the truth. A couple Zeds and a bottle of goose. Now I've had a couple of boots, it's too gone in the air, there's nothing left. But I put it to bed, I'm out here trying to butter the bread. And wasn't that what you wanted instead? Fuck. I play a game that can never be won and swing us all the way 70 ton. It's all cleverly done, celebrate like it never begun. Still I shine like the heavenly sun. Look, brother said it before, say it again. You don't wanna wage war with a pen. It's been about since the dawn of men. And I just wanna hit the rawest beats and talk shit like it's normal again. Ride down my dichotomy, trying to tell me how high I gotta be. Already told them I build a monopoly, instead of letting it all pile on top of me. Weren't ready for that though, get off of me. Cash flow, the rap flow, derogatory. You know I do it to death, it don't bother me. Something like a phenomenon or anomaly. On the river, you bet I did it properly. Brother, don't even bother with that apology. Rolling with a select few, we're bubbling. Still kicking about, but don't follow me. All I got is this artwork I'm honouring. Took it off him in daylight, the robbery. So the God in me, fuck your philosophy. The man that lobby the soul for more sodomy. See ya, see you at the top. Depending on what mood I'm in, I'll burn the fucking lot. What you got? Thought that you'd be pleased to see me, probably not. Tell you what, if you're going through hell, don't stop.
Yeah, why I never see him at the top? Spinning around in circles with that millimeter drop. It's a lot, yeah. It's the greatest movie ever shot. Let 'em rock. If you're going through hell, don't stop. Don't stop. Now they all wanna dance on the sharp side of that knife. I'll melt myself down and leak out of your life. Just mustard gas and snake oil in them pipes. When the sky falls, I paint a new one on the book flights. Damn, proved a lot of them wrong. I took a seat on the bridge, lit a fire in my skull and watched all the weird little men waddle along. I'm missing a few chunks in the last couple years, now they all wanna fill me in on what I was on. All the 2 AMs up in the candy red skylight, buried back there, they're forgotten and gone, that's all gone. I'll never find his face down, drooling on a dirt track. Couple rabbit greyhounds, I hate the way your mouth makes. You've been at it all day, up there in the black sky. Burning was my forte, aye. I turned up late to the rapture, wearing them 10-ton boots and I trample the dead. D24 ride live stream the event with an airtight plastic bag on your head. Now you've all got weirdly obsessed with yourselves, all licking your screens and planning for air. As the real world tapped on your airbrush face, you dried up, whimpered and shrank in your chair. Yeah. Why I never see him at the top? Spinning around in circles with that millimeter drop. It's a lot, yeah. It's the greatest movie ever shot. Let 'em rock. If you're going through hell, don't stop. Don't stop.
See ya, see you at the top. Depending on what mood I'm in, I'll burn the fucking lot. What you got? Thought that you'd be pleased to see me, probably not. Tell you what, if you're going through hell, don't stop.
Stripped of your sense of awareness, we can't correct your impairments. There's two of me stood getting drunk on the porch with a list of your failures, dressed as your parents. One quick zap from the sky, turn a man to a mountain, a vash on a prayer mat. Must have been ordered, the champagne flutes clink clink, and it fuck with his whole head bareback. In the ship's 10 red wines deep, got too pissed, cause my ex might reach. You keep living your best life, be your man zen like friends live 10 lives each. All slumped by a bonfire, burning up bridges, chewing their flesh like sweets. Soon they'll arrive to inspect my teeth, cover that stain with a fresh white sheet. You're losing your mind a touch, dropped your face in the sink again, replaced by a bright red snooker ball, eyes drawn on with a silver pen. I asked that mug what the problem was, he reeled off a list of some richer men, then ran up in a club with a dagger in his mouth. Now we staggering around trying to swing for them. It's like please, life's not as bleak as it feels, coughing up phlegm while you're eating your meals. I feel the cop lean in a 7 miss, this is your train wreck, I'm just greasing the wheels. She necked it back then stumbled inside with a drunken excitement that creeps at her heels. We sold our souls to the man at the door, but the grams of the raw short sweet and the deals.
You can shut your mouth and feel we lost him. I tell him when I'm talking in your skin, it's no problem. I'm just checking if you're real. What you saying, what's the deal? You don't know what's the deal.
I said hold my head for a minute, I'll be back. I've been up here in a dark friend, cranes in your head, man. I spent the last month on the moon. He was locked in the sewers in a full clown costume, thinking they gotta send somebody soon. Boy Scouts boil up drunk on a spoon. A bride sits eating the guts of the groom. The last of the year got sucked from the room, and then she ran like a punctured balloon. We danced all night to an old funk melody. 1 week later, she fucked all 10 of me. Whispered in my ear, this'll all end messily, and slipped me a pill that'll raise my memory. Use this bitch, 2 swift kicks to the crotch, had me pulling my words from mid-air. Bare kids trying to get in my head. You never find your purpose in there. I sat behind it burning his hair. Somebody put this virgin in care. I sneak out every evening to feed the packs of wild dogs. The circle is there. She spent her life in a toy box, and all the devil's children are teething. That explains that chewed off smell now. Somebody check if she's breathing, I'll be right back. You were all backstage doing bare gap. Vampires out and the blood is on tap. All safe havens drop off the map. Bear crush tablets, filling that gap, filling that gap. All of the insects call for a crack. She's used to wear shell, but used to work well. My goons prefer hell, the universe fell at my lap.
You can shut your mouth, I think we lost him. I tell him when I'm talking in your skin, it's not a problem. I'm just checking if you're real, real. What you saying, what's the deal? Deal? You're mine, what's the deal?
I said, hold my head for a minute, I'll be back in one sec. I've been out here getting blessed, we getting upset. You are not a real one, I was out eating, you are unfair. How you gonna get clean with a sexual one and block grip? I said, hold my head for a minute, I'll be back in one sec. I've been out here getting blessed, we getting upset. You are not a real one, I was out eating, you are unfair. How you gonna get clean with a sexual one and block grip?
Don't get me started, the new wave sound retarded. What do you mean I can't say retarded? Whole world's gone spasticated, what you an expert in spastic behaviour now? Next you be telling me I'm not special. Yeah, it's kinda dreadful, it's just a vessel. Play the game, son. What do you think that I get my name from? Man, they get a cold monkey shoulder now. You can break all the rules and not change one. Back square Uno, wrap them up, pack your bag for the bureau. Heard about this and that, but end of the day they didn't do the do though. Shame that, that's some shit you can't claim back. Can't say jack, can't change the fact that you're regurgitating that same crap now. It's hard to stay inspired, or maybe it's the way I'm wired, or maybe it's the way I'm made, but that wave you're on is just a waste of fire. Hold up, you never turned me into a product. Swear to God, he got knocked out, still got up. See the way the boys work rate, just shut up. Shit, I didn't even mean to blow the whole spot up. Add another dollar, wallop. Everything I've said, man, I honoured. Put the whole thing in the oh gosh, that's a little gas you've swallowed.
Chill in here.
As I was saying,
Or if you're still there, just call that.
Playing in the background that I can't live without it. That mind controlling that darn brain. Only human, gotta work on your own improvement. You can move on a day-to-day or
FPV practice here.
And upgrade to a humanoid and join all the slaves who stayed employed and pump babies out and let strangers raise them. Cause you ain't got time and it ain't a choice. No piss cause you think the whole world's against you and it is convincing you're paranoid, mad annoyed. Cause you want that ride and die shit to shake that shit like a Polaroid, I know. It's not real, can't convince them they've got pills. Mix them into your routine, crush them into your square meals. Tell me how does that there feel? Knocking back with them spare wheels. Spare me all of them details, all I care about are these force fields. Death moves, defibrillators and test tubes. You flip the pages, I fill them up. I've been sick for ages, your rent's due. Flight mode, silky smooth as my night robe. Still rock a crack in my iPhone while I unicycle that tightrope. Ayy. The fuck you writing? You lot are so unexciting. How'd you get so fucking boring? How'd you be so uninspiring? Your whole style is uninviting. Go and keep on typing, we'll see you smiling. Spread fear, can't tell me shit, yeah, get it lit, cause I'm a fucking vibes man. Bars o'clock, funny when you think I started off. I never knew hip-hop would take me this far. When I get going, it's hard to stop. And I never got along with Lady Luck, so don't be surprised if she pass you off. I got 6 million ways to die in my head. Got 300 mics in my lager top now. Turn it up, tickle that red spread till they're burning up. Boy ain't scared like Bernie Mac, nor London B-net murderer. And these steps might rock up the vertebra, herbaler, fetching interpreter. Why would you want a life of servitude when you can just work on the Merkaba? For me, it's all about the curvature. They ain't nothing but part of the furniture. Every mark that I make stay permanent. Come near to the church of the worshippers, making me loud of anything I dirty up. Work it out, don't take it personal, especially when I'm busting proverbial. It was terminal, but let's just burn it all down.
Wow. It's really wow. It's really wow. It's really
In them strange side rooms where the snakes and the slugs sliver, I sip the giant twinkling glass of the blood thinner. The DJ screams there can only be one winner. We found him headbutting himself in a smudged mirror. His tattoos were drawn on freshly every morning by the same clammy hand that shook that baggy empty for him. Damn, something in the punch sent me soaring. The barmaid twitches and whispers a friendly warning. Hear the slop of the feet on the sticky floor. We were squashed tight, bickering, clenched in the city's jaw. We skanked among the gaps in his crooked and blackened teeth, and then rolled up every night with a sign that said give me more. Yeah, I could never keep it civil. I don't care what it is, just carve me off a little. Keep my face covered in a couple layers of gristle. Cup it in your shriveled hand, sink a second triple. Where we been all night now, yeah. We darkened every doorstep, down. Kicking all the lights out, shit. I meant to keep the floors wet. I'm staying waiting for the whole year, straight. Ain't stopping us for damn sure, nah. I think I left my soul here. It's not through every back door.
In a black and white world where the lines blur and the truth bend, he took his chances and swung them round by the loose end. Pulled the plug, then he stuck them all on their asses while he crowd surfed the sea of inflatable flailing tube men. Their words were founded on quite astounding audacities. You'll find my etchings on ancient fabrics and tapestries, and be protected by tempered glass in the galleries for generations to come. Awe the abnormalities. Bold Becky and brickwork with laser cut precision, bite my shit, get your lip burst. The problem with you ghouls is you'll think with your pricks first. I put them all to shame when I'm stitching a quick verse. Your dick splurts, yeah, they were there but never 30. I carried them forever, still they try to do me dirty. It's funny cause I treated you like family, but were we? Now when you see me working, better fucking not disturb me. It's
Where
early.
we been all night now, yeah. We darkened every doorstep, down. Kicking all the lights out, shit. I meant to keep the floors wet. I'm staying waiting for the whole year, straight. Ain't stopping us for damn sure, nah. I think I left my soul here, yeah. It's not through every back door, yeah. We would slaughter them through the scandals, deep in the whiskey sours. A team of scuba divers will search for the missing hours. Every human on display in this little exhibit cowers. There's nurses in asbestos dresses all bringing flowers. Out the back gossiping, gods in their grubby sandals. My loose lips drooped and dangled around my ankles. They looked up at my face from 100 obscure angles. We plucked apart your evenings, pocketing whole handfuls.
Communication was scrambled, they trampled through the jungle, gambling with their lives and macheting through the brambles. They had to learn as we watched them burn like the shambles that they were, and shat themselves as we spat like some Roman candles. The pain I felt and the stain on collective consciousness as monsters whispered how devastation was circumstantial. Wiped the mouth full of anger and propaganda that was fully televised, but the revolution was cancelled.
Where we been all night now, yeah. We darkened every doorstep, down. Kicking all the lights out, shit. I meant to keep the floors wet, staying weird for the whole year, straight. I ain't stopping, that's for damn sure, nah. I think I left my soul here, yeah. It's not through every back door.
Straight on the beat, I'm banging, long time planning. They can't stand the way I'm just hanging around and I'm yamming, but they're not manning up to the challenge. You ain't ready for the next level vibes out. No joking, I'm poking your eyes out. No front, no smoke, no mirrors, mate. Pool bigger than the moon when the tide's out. And I'ma slap the thigh, ride the wave in. If I relax the mind, it might cave in. When I snatch the mic, I'm like, mate, or you might wanna scrap the rhymes you've been saving. Probably crack the mold I was made in. Never need to be told to get straight in. Climbed out the box, I got played in. Slaving, 9 to 5, but I'm raving. Sorry, mate, I'm afraid the seat's taken. God forsaken, MCs are faking. Man like me, need no persuading. Get another DVD and keep taping. First time round, John blazing. Second time round, it still sounds amazing. Everything comes in threes, I keep bleeding. All they seem to do is complain the game's changing. And I'm a straight up, all out, all round, original, old school. Damn right, keeping it local. And the beats stay, always, every day. Every little thing I ever do in any way. Just remember to breathe and meditate. I get ahead of myself, back from the dirt looking dead at myself. I know it's all in my head, I'm trying to better myself. But if they don't want to share, I'll have to get it myself. All I'm trying to do is make moves with the fusion. New revolution, who's gonna lead them? And the future's creeping, man's ain't under no illusion. You should believe him, yeah. And it's hard to be nice, any way you slice it is part of the price. Ask my advice, boy, you better get it right when you're on the mic with the illest bars of your life. If you really want it and on it and gotta have it, come and get it, man, I'm highly compatible with the flow. Everybody's on me telling me that they wanna see me kill it. It's incredibly flattering, you but no. And I'm a straight up, all out, all round, original, old school. Damn right, keeping it local. And the beats stay, always, every day. Every little thing I ever do in any way. Anytime I penetrate, stop. You know we keep it coming and running low on the stamina. We drumming in the head and we're killing them with the words. Every little lyrical riddle, I fiddle with it till they're dribbling and arguing over who feel it first. LD's at the family, happily representing life's meant to be. It's written and actually getting worse. Big up everybody that got it from the beginning and followed it my religion to give you another verse. Some but not forgotten, we started it from the bottom, even though it took a minute to cut on what we do. And the only reason we done it is that we love it. If you feel it like I feel it, I know that you love it too. Probably the illest it's ever been in it, killing it. We did it last night and the budget was on a shoot. God knows how it does it, the fingers are on the button and I'm buzzing cause there's nothing above it, you know the zoo. None of you are ready, I'm big and I'm fat and heavy. If you ever try and bring it, I'll dead and bury your crew. Possibly the baddest it's ever been at. I had a couple spills on the way up, but really what's it to you? All I'm trying to do is spread a little bit of love for the music. You know we're keeping it moving, that's how we do. And every time I do it, you better drain all the fluid, cause you know we're getting to it, I'll keep it you brand new. Put a fucking record, I deal with it in a second. Got a spirit that I'm beckoning, telling me to begin. When I put a pen in the pad, I get really bad. I gotta haggle with the devil, they're begging to let me in. Pull up at the party, I hardly know anybody. I'm a one-man army, I'll come in and do my thing. Go sign a dabble and put it down on the regular. The people love the way that we're keeping it bubbling. And I'm a straight up, all out, all round, original, old school. Damn right, keeping it local. And the beats stay, always, every day. Every little thing I ever do in any way. Gonna draw energy and levitate.
Yeah. You're talking out your ass, I'm talking out my mouth. You're squawking out your bars while I'm walking out the house. And I don't make the rules, I just play the game. And I won't bring my balls for no shameless bit of fame. You're sniffing up your cat, I'm sniffing up my coke. But I ain't gonna magnify the difference in a bloke. You're living off the dole, I'm living off my soul. And I don't wanna bitch about the system when I'm old. I'm gonna buy some land, you're gonna buy some drugs. You're gonna find a slag, well I'm gonna find some love. You're smoking on a dick, I'm smoking on a spliff. You're showing off your kids and I'm a chauvinistic pig. You're ringing up your mum, I'm drinking with your dad. He's pissing in the street while he's fingering a slag. You're living in a dream, I dribble in my sleep. You're looking in the mirror while I'm spitting to this beat. You're going to the fair, I'm going to the shops. You ain't gonna hear my fucking album till it drops. You're pissing in the bog, I'm pissing in a bush. You listen to the trickle submission to the woods. You're combing your hair, but nobody cares. I'm a scruffy fucker, but my omen is rare. You're over-prepared, I'm casually lax. I'm sat in the back of a taxi, relax. And I don't wanna prang, I just wanna chill. Well, you just wanna hang around with slappers eating pills. I just wanna fuck, you just wanna wank. Ladies and gents, give a very big thanks and a round of applause. Man, you're a nose. I don't wanna hang around with mans anymore. You're trying to be my friend, I'm trying to be a dick. You're trying to make it stick while I'm trying to get rid.
I'm straddling a pig, you're a maggot in a wig. You're gonna bolt your whole smack wagon to the gig. Why does it matter who I'm with? You're chatting to a twig. You try and spit a verse and end up fracturing your ribs. And I don't wanna judge, you want a lot of drugs. And yeah, I know there's 1,000 ways to hold a grudge. But me, I'm trying to speak, you're just trying to preach. My ear's about to stab itself and drink a pint of bleach. You're talking to a child, I'm talking to a dwarf. With 5 drops of acid in a nice warm sauce. But you're doing what you can, I'm doing what you can't. You stop being who you are, my whole crew's who you want. Backflip into the past, I'd return with a gun. You'd return with a badly drawn picture of your mum. You're staring at my crotch, I'm trying to have a crotch. Spent the last 5 hours staring at my watch, man. I just wanna leave, you just wanna grieve. I'm long past hearing about the shit that you believe. See, I turn up to the shrubs, you turn up in a bush. Last seen suckling a virgin in the woods, man. I just wanna lounge, you just wanna scrounge. I got a pair of creepy little eyes I can gouge, and I'll hand them to you. Have a chat with your crew. I bowl around free, you're entangled in glue. Gluey hands of a nonce, you're bound from the swamps. I'm trying to cook an egg, you're a cancerous ponce. I'm living on the edge, you're living in a hedge. I'm trying to make an album, you're trying to make a wedge. I'm calling you a chief, you're calling the police. I'm calling in the street, you're absorbed in the mystique. Man, I'm working for myself, you work for someone else. You watch the world turn while I watch the world melt. Shut up.
Hit me up, tell me if you need something. Call me, I'm too high to type back. And if I miss your call, I hit you right back. Yeah, but I don't wanna hit you up, cause you don't ever offer me nothing. And I don't really like that. I'm angry, I ain't getting any of my time back. Yeah,
I can't waste my life with these idiots. I ain't got time for no leeches that take my kindness for weakness. It hurts to say, but I learned to face it. People I was there for who didn't return the favor. When it was their turn to pay me a visit, it weren't the same. Could never steal from a person I'm friends with, or ever fuck his girl or his ex-chick. Respect is expected, selfish, careless and lacking in self-awareness too. And I didn't have a penny, where was you? I hope you realize the world's probably not against you, and in most of your problems you're the common denominator. I should've known you was a fraud. You lashed out when you stopped getting what you was using me for. But fuck it, no love lost, no weirdos in my circle now. I heard about the way you live and hope it ends up working out. Got sick of feeling like I'm more loyal than the friends I have, and always giving more than I'm getting back.
hit me up, tell me if you need something. Call me, I'm too high to type back. And if I miss your call, I hit you right back. Yeah, but I don't wanna hit you up, cause you don't ever offer me nothing. And I don't really like that. I'm angry, I ain't getting any of my time back. Yeah.
Why inspired, seldom sober. High as hell is low. They said why you said it's low, why you say you're soul, are you stupid? Well, you're not too busy to answer the phone when I call. You're always just complaining. Our conversations are fucking draining. I don't know if she wants the D or the D or both, but I found her and I lost myself, but she don't give me no love. And that's why I don't wanna hit a phone up. Like a date of Krispy Kreme can't take me for a donut. You make me feel like I should back off and stop hassling. Too many mixed signals. How come every time I hit you up you're not answering? When I know you're always on your phone, what's happening? What's happening? Don't trust no one, they stuck nice in my back. Good night, dip and dash. But if you had a good time, then hit me back. I ain't all bad, you could've done worse. I always make sure you come first, cause good guys finish last.
Hit me up, tell me if you need something. Call me, I'm too high to type back. And if I miss your call, I hit you right back. Yeah, but I don't wanna hit you up, cause you don't ever offer me nothing. And I don't really like that. I'm angry I ain't getting any of my time back. Yeah.
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. So just leave me alone. I said leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm not in the mood. Piss off. Yes, 13. Yo, so when I say leave me alone, nah, T don't play. I'm like Michael Jackson in a non-pedo way. The thought of mad partying, debauchery tortures me. My t-shirt reads fuck off and don't talk to me. Approaching every situation awkwardly, like I'm mesmerized under some sort of sorcery. Who's calling me? Dunno, I'll ignore it, G. If I don't share my time, then is there more for me? I'd rather stay reclusive, making music, getting tipsy after one or maybe 2 drinks. A lightweight, my mind state migrates, walking through the club a little slowly with the light haze. The night pain, rocking shows with the migraine. People I aim to avoid, kinda like plagues. Not really, I'm a people person. I'm just boring as fuck, and that's the major reason T's a hermit. I'm home alone, I don't wanna let him in. I don't want cocaine, I don't want ketamine. You can have it all there, have a great night please. Chilling in my house on the couch where you find me. Where you find me, where you find me. Where you find me, where you find me. Where you find me, where you find me. Man, I've been chilling in my yard since the 90s. Standing in solitude, running out of rocket fuel. Trapped on a strange planet, trying to get a proper view. YouTube surfing, download free shit. Get my rhyme book out, play a couple beats quick. Something in the oven, drinks in the fridge. Chilling with the missus, she thinks I'm a prick. Not really, but I am a massive Egypt. Barely ever leave my chair like a paraplegic. Now I'm leaving, only to the shop though. Agrophobic shit, and it don't stop, yo. Crowd of people in the street looking like zombies. I'm pale as a sheet, people like, what's wrong, T? I don't know, I'm feeling dizzy as a stupid fuck. Trying to scramble home, nearly walked into a moving bus. As I get to my house, I feel relief. Walk in and triple up the...
We think ordinarily of the present as an infinitesimal point at which the future changes into the past. And we also do a terrible thing. We imagine ourselves to be results of the past. All sorts of illusions disappear. Let's begin with some very down-to-earth ones.
Fat lass in my kitchen cleaning my rifle. I'm naked on acid reading the Bible. These bitches want my name, they can compete for the title. I always come second like I got beat in the final. They hate because I never practice and still win. Take the L, it's just character building. They won't learn, they're backwards. Old dirty bastard, jump on stage and snatch the mic. Wu-Tang's for the children. And I don't find you rappers frightening. I'm basking in the beef like it's Tiger King. Walk in your auntie's house and kick my shoes off and start calling you my nephew like I'm Snoop. Got my dick sucked while doing a guitar solo on the roof. This is the total honest truth. Used to sleep on a pile of sheets in a local prostitute's cubby, yo. You ain't never struggled, you're a pussy, yo. So much smoke could call your phone, give you a contact high. I just thought I'd get in contact high. Hello. Wearing my crit flag, throwing up the wrong gang sign. I am not that guy, it's a goddamn lie. Leave me alone, I never needed any praise. I don't even like flowers, you can leave them on my grave. Please be on your way. Every day I make the same mistakes. Take your plate while you got your eyes closed, saying grace.
Magnificently poised in the velvet Chesterfield. I chose rap but could excel in any field, with a natural glow and effervescent feel. Name dropped and thanked every time. Happy families bless their meal. Bring me your champion, let's test his zeal. His weapon steel, yes, but that's a leather shield. Plus Solarticus will never yield, and shall witness every member of your legion's knee bend and kneel. Man, take the L. You know mine date clients fake as hell. They won't be getting no ins and no handshakes as well. Wishful thinkers need to take time. They can't fake shine, they can't fake mine. You're just another talking face. We heard it all before it reached the grapevine. In the kerfuffle, sometimes no rebuttal is the most subtle, cause you're only good for catching fish with those bait
so
lines.
Much smoke could call your phone, give you a contact high. I just thought I'd get in contact high. Hello. Wearing my crit flag, throwing up the wrong gang sign. I am not that guy, it's a goddamn lie. Leave me alone, I never needed any praise. I don't even like flowers, you can leave them on my grave. Please be on your way. Every day I make the same mistakes. Take your plate while you got your eyes closed, saying grace.
I treat your family meal like a light midnight snack, then rub me tummy bipping and guzzle bipping. I told you how it is and now I want me insight back. Son, I put the work in, you struggle searching for a quick life hack. You need more than a penny for your thoughts, cause you can't afford to think like that. It's not a game, but I still might slap the joker card on your grid like Snap. King of the pack, bigger than Shaq. I don't know what I've got, but it's the thing that you lack. The only shit I give you is flack. Matings absurd. If you see me tipping me hat, I'm just trying to hide me face from your bed. Weird. Your praises are cool, but your hate is preferred. I'm a master of my field, you graze with a head. The truth will set you free. You can't compare me to no one, but you can compare them to me.
So much smoke could call your phone, give you a contact high. I just thought I'd get in contact high. Hello. Wearing my crit flag, throwing up the wrong gang sign. I am not that guy, it's a goddamn lie. Leave me alone, I never needed any praise. I don't even like flowers, you can leave them on my grave. Please be on your way. Every day I make the same mistakes. Take your plate while you got your eyes closed, saying grace.
Now, the present is the only real time. There is no past, and there isn't a future.
Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy baseline. Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy baseline. This filthy baseline.
I want a day baseline like a broken shit. I run a hot sunny day. You want a day baseline like you're shit in your pants and it won't wash away. You ain't got no condoms, but you wanna beat it and it's on the plate. So you went in raw and it smelled like, but you did it anyway. That's dirty. I ain't happy if the bass ain't murky. I don't want it if the bass ain't lurky. Give me a little bit of bass, I'm chirpy, perky. A little bit of bass won't hurt me. I make the bass all wobble and jerky. All them other little waste man soundwares trying to set pace, but the bass ain't dirty. Now let's do it. Don't run away from it, pursue it. Go to it. Had a bit of butter, then DQ it. Distortion through it. Chop it and screw it. I knew it. I can make it filthier than this. Filthy like vomit mixed with piss. I don't miss, I bubble and I twist. Got the bassline sounding bloody crisp.
Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy baseline. Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy baseline.
baseline. Bass, 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 bass. Bass, 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 bass. Bass, 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 bass. Bass, 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 bass. This filthy baseline. Sounds of the city go round and round. Basslines make the perfect sound. I was in north, I was in south. I was in the dance, yeah, shutting it down. I was in the east side, I was in west. This one's UK represent. With that filthy bassline. With that filthy bassline. Boy, yeah, you must be mad. Always two-step when I walk in the gaff. Walk in the dance, red stripe in my hand. Take it away, yeah, you must be mad. Take it away, then you're catching a fist. Oi, brother, you're taking a piss. With that filthy bassline. With that filthy bassline. Oi, can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy bassline. Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy bassline. Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy bassline. Can you make it filthier than this? Can I make it filthier than this? Can we make it filthier than this? This filthy bassline.
Go on, what on earth have we got here? Can't park there, mate, can't stop here. Can't be following the rules when they're not clear. They say I'm not all there, but I'm not here. Still I might stick around for the vibe though, even though it's kinda hard to describe, bro. I ain't in the mile high, I'm on the high road. Let me break it down like a PowerPoint slideshow. Yo, from the back, man, I had them all rolled up. Me and Ghost Town got it all dialed up. And they love that start, seeing wild out in a sea of infinite limousines piled up. Everything crisp and spicy, and it's all been patterned up nicely. Let me sum it up so concisely, cause I love it when it fits so tightly. And it is what it is, you can take it how you want, I don't care how it sounds. You know what, bun your feelings, I don't give a fuck, that's how it's going down. You can tell I'm like, fuck that shit, but the look on my face when I'm touching down. Cause all I'm hearing is blah, 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 yada, 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 every time I come around. Yep. Bad blood, you didn't know? Barking mad blood, yeah, yeah. Still get mad love. What's wrong? Why you look so sad, blood? Cheer up, man, it might never happen, probably will. If it don't kill you, the economy will. Worst case, might lose some bodily fluids. Oh well, boo-hoo, not a big deal. Be the bigger man, yeah. Bring it in, man, I got a whole gang there. And I got a little plan for the fanfare. With my own bare hands while I stand there. Everybody getting fed, yeah, that's it. I'm in the backyard cooking that flatbread. I beg you don't come around like a crackhead. Fuck about and I promise you bloodshed. And it is what it is, you can take it how you want, I don't care how it sounds. You know what, bun your feelings, I don't give a fuck, that's how it's going down. You can tell I'm like, fuck that shit, but the look on my face when I'm touching down. Cause all I'm hearing is blah, 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 yada, 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 every time I come around.
I ain't shy, putting in a bit of legwork. Thrive off the energy I exert. Everything I'm telling you a dead cert. Still lying through my teeth like an expert. Don't think too much or you get hurt. My worst shit is your best work. Make heads turn when I enter, yes sir. On stage burning an ember. Bitch can't test C's expertise. Saving the planet like, let's burn trees. The beat get murked full of dirt and grease. Teach birds and bees meet certain needs. One man moving a mountain, better put him back where you found him. Binge, think, drink booze till I'm drowning. Out of the loop in tune, we're surrounding. No whole bars, man, tryna branch out like Tarzan. Shit's a lot, MCs need to calm down. Best you any news on the masked man, last seen let loose moving in La Land. Always the last man standing, dedicate this to the man that I can't stand. So many verses I can't count, that's why I'm sat swirling the ice in my glass wrap. Sneaky cunt like Uncle Fess is getting holes in beds and cutting hedges. Rough with feathers, rough around the edges. Only eating pussy when I'm fucking peckish. It wasn't me, it was Smudge that said someone did it, give you 100 guesses. I don't care if I'm respected, saying nothing less than uninterested.
And it is what it is, you can take it how you want, I don't care how it sound. You know what, bun your feelings, I don't give a fuck, that's how it's going down. You can tell I'm like, fuck that shit, but the look on my face when I'm touching down. Cause all I'm hearing is blah, 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 yada, 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 every time I come around. Every time I come around.
I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm cursed. I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm cursed. If they ain't one of my tippers, one of my people, one of my G's, fuck 'em. If she ain't making me boss, ain't showing no love, ain't getting me peace, fuck 'em. Stay out of my business. I was putting work in, they was sleeping on it. Big shit. They hate cause I'm better, I don't see the logic. My hit list. I don't need no big friend, I'm just being honest. Fake love that ain't real, I don't even want. Willy want punch, I got these motherfuckers itching for it like fucking addicts. Beat fucking banging, got your mother dancing. I think I come from another planet to these unimaginative dummy rappers. Man, I've lost a vision, need an optician. Had to get my pews up and stop bitching. Something up my sleeve like I'm shoplifting. Bitch, get the fuck off of my phone. You weren't with me when I got this on my own. I used to care, but they switched on me, now I'm ice cold. 90s baby from the squalor, brought up on a gyro. Cause I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm cursed. I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm cursed. But I'm not being pessimistic. My cup's half full of my spliffs. Your BM's in my DM, I get bitches. I'm about to get rich. Pussy. It's like when I was broke and my phone was on pay as you go. Cause I don't get the credit. I don't reply to these skits that beg it, they still don't get the message. One girl said don't get big headed just cause you're under them stage lights. It don't make you fit unless you're epileptic. Cheapskate dodging debt collectors and I'm still signed into my ex's Netflix. I turn interventions into sessions. Too many chicks to mention without one wanting to kick my head in. Life gives me L's and I smoke 'em. You got your clout, now it ain't going well. Go to hell, broke as well, cause you never had a soul to sell. If it's crabs in a bucket, I'm snapping and fuck it. and he rap it once. Man, know I does this, I'm living rent-free in your head. Your girl's trying to tempt me into bed. They won't say you're up there with the greatest till you're in heaven up there with the greatest. Cause I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm cursed. I was sent to do the devil's work. My girl wants to get married, but I can't go in no church. Doomed until they put me in the dirt. Shit just goes from bad to worse, I think I'm
We need some help in our
I seen you at my job.
Just lay there, staring up at us.
Fuck do you want though? I get it, you wanna be Benny Blanco, trying to be the head honcho, getting all of it pronto, but haven't developed the kid a combo.